Co-active coaching is the ability to look at someone else and hold their transformation, where they are going, where they are moving and growing to in yourself, in your heart, in such a way that you won't let them slide back into old habits or old patterns. You're going to keep them moving forward into the life that they want to be living. Not the life you want to be living. You want them to be living, but the life they want to be living. And a co-active coach does that transformatively as opposed to incrementally. It's not just about building plans and setting goals and what's the next thing. It's about literally what's the next leap, what's the next bump in my journey that will take me to a new level of my life. Change is transformative. In other words, real change is a transformation. So if I want to change my company to be more sustainable, there's a transformation that needs to occur to have that be something that happens. So we look at it like it's not. We look at it like there's a series of to-dos, but the to-dos hardly ever get us to the change that we want to create. What gets us there is the bump, is the leap, is the new realization and the opening. And so co-active coaching is about opening up more of those bumps, leaps, aha moments in people's lives so that they can leap into the next place rather than try to figure their way into it, and that almost never works. We found out about co-active coaching when we first came here to Japan, and now that we're finding going into countries like China and Russia and India, and as we expand into many, many countries, is that co-active coaching communicates across cultures. And it is a profound way for human beings to connect with each other, no matter who they are or where they live or where they come from or what culture they're in. Whether it's a country culture or whether it's a corporate culture or whether it's a spiritual culture. All those cultures seem to be able to communicate through co-active coaching. It's about a holistic approach to someone's whole life, and hope the whole person that person is, not just their career or not just an aspect of them, which is what a client often thinks they want to work on. They come to you initially to work on this thing, this career or this marriage or this health issues. And what we realize as co-active coaches is that we're working on that whole person. All areas of who they are, their mental well-being, their spiritual well-being, their emotional well-being, their physical well-being, all those parts of themselves. And even though they think they're only working on one, they're working on all of them. Because if all those pieces aren't put together, integrated, there's no transformation, there's no change that can happen. If we're on the tail end of an evolutionary step, like the foot is coming down for a step, the next step in evolution, the evolution of humanity, into something that we don't even recognize. And there needs to be people on the planet that are ready to help other people with what's going to happen with that step. And I think that's co-active coaching, co-active leadership. We're working with all of humanity, all of life on the planet, and we have to get ready to do the work, really do the work that is required of us.